Hi Pisces, welcome or welcome back. We're doing your tarot and oracle reading. This reading is going to be good for all Pisces placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Be sure to check your other placements and only take what resonates. So Pisces, I did pull some oracle cards as per usual and meditated on your energy. And your energy does look pretty good. I'm getting a very youthful energy from you, or at least a youthful energy that's trying to come through, like your aura or your energy field. So I got the 5th house passion card from the Astro Oracle deck, card number 43. Some of you guys could be 43 years old. I'm also getting life path 4 here, but the 5th house corresponds to Leo, and we know that the 5th house is really the house of our joy, right? It is our house of passion, enthusiasm. Your 5th house could be highlighted in your transit chart, in your birth chart. You could have a prominent planet. You could have Sun in the 5th house for some of you, but there's something here about your creativity that's being either heightened or you're being called on to use your creativity in some sort of unique way. From the Keepers of Light Oracle, I did get Kuan Yin, care and compassion, choose to love, do what is right for everyone involved, and offer a helping hand. There was something here coming through about helping take care of an elderly family member. I was also getting some sort of message, and this is, literally some sort of message that could be coming through some sort of another person in your life. So for some of you, this is going to be coming through some sort of child. So I don't know if it's your child or if it's a family member or if it's somebody else's child, whatever the case may be. That could be why I was picking up on very youthful energy, but I also feel like you're being called to call on your youthful energy, if that makes sense. But I did get the Lamb from the Spirit Animal Oracle. And for the keywords on this card, they are peaceful, prophetic, and patient. Other things I underlined: bearer of an important message when a deep level of quiet has been established, usually is channeled from another person, and it may repeat and reverberate until you listen. Patience, reverence, truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. When in balance, knowingness, inner peace. When out of balance, quiet, timid, and concerned. And to bring to balance, meditation and listening. So I do feel like you're receiving some sort of prominent message, probably from another person. So, this could be a stranger on the street that you're passing. It could be a child in your life, somebody else's child. It could be a family member of yours. It could be an elderly family member for some of you. Some of you guys take care of that said family member. It's not going to be for all of you. I think that's probably a distinct message for 1 or 2 of you. But there's something here about a message that's trying to be portrayed to you. So pay attention to the messages that keep repeating themselves, whether it's from the same person or from different people. So, and for your shadow, we got inauthentic. So we're going to dive into your general messages, and there's something about that inauthenticity that's, I think it's being channeled through your 5th house. So there's something here that brings you a lot of joy, something that you're very passionate about, and that you could be afraid to integrate it's like you're afraid to accept that part of yourself, even though it brings you lots of joy. It taps you back into your inner child. This could have been something that you were shamed about as a child, or something that just kind of lights the fire for you. It gets you going. It makes you happy. It brings you joy. This could also be in regards to dating or somebody that you're seeing, or a romantic partnership to some extent. So let's get some general messages for you, Pisces. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. It is a form of energy transference, and I'm more likely to pick up on your energy. And of course, it does help the channel out. And stick around, because we will be announcing how to enter for a free reading giveaway. All right, Pisces. So we have intuition, card number 2. Some of you guys could be life path 2s. So your intuition is trying to tell you something. Bottom of the deck, we do have victory and success, recognition and reward, and passion ignited. So for some of you, your intuition is trying to speak to you about something that you could potentially become very successful with. This could be in work. I forgot to mention too, this career oracle card fell on the ground when I was pre-shuffling and meditating on your energy and cleansing all the decks and everything. It says, brilliance. You discover your own genius by walking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. Some of you guys are really very smart and intelligent, but it's almost like, because whatever this is, It's coming through as like either your purpose, your mission, or something in regards to like a project that you want to cultivate, or a business you want to start, or like something that you would be innately good at, but it also brings you a lot of joy. And you think because you enjoy doing this thing, you can't be successful with it. So there's something about that. But it's almost like you guys are extremely intelligent and you feel like other people would shame you for following your passion and whatever this thing is. We'll clarify with tarot though. So we have firm foundation, card number 4. Again, life path 4 could be significant. Mental conflict, wisdom, and prosperity begins. Yeah, you're too much in your head, Pisces. You Pisces cannot be overthinking things. You're the most watery of all the water signs. You got to get into the flow, into the emotion. But there's something about your root chakra. You could have a block in your root chakra. You guys could be experiencing anxiety, insomnia, instability, financial difficulties. It's because there's a block in your root, or your root is overactive, possibly. You could be overworking yourself and not seeing a return on the work that you're putting into something. Meditation is definitely suggested, just on my behalf. To clear the root. I mean, you can always just look up like a root chakra meditation, like the 10-minute meditations. It takes 10 minutes out of your day and you can work on your root chakra one day at a time, right? One more here and we'll clarify. Suffering in silence, card number 9. So something's coming to an end for you with that 9 energy. Bottom of the deck, we have positive movement forward, transformation, and patience and planning, spiritual strength. I definitely think you're going through some sort of major inner transformation. This isn't necessarily coming through as something that is external to you, although it can be reflected in the external. We're going to have to clarify with tarot to see what that is precisely. Some of you guys also need to have a conversation with somebody. There's something about your throat chakra that could be highlighted. Yeah, I almost feel like you're suppressing your happiness in a way. I'm getting the image of Saturn in the 5th house. So you guys could have Saturn transiting your 5th house. It would depend, because I use a different house system. I was going to say, just generally, if you have Saturn transiting your 5th house right now, you would either be a Scorpio rising or a Libra rising? Yeah, Libra rising. More likely a Libra rising, because I still have Saturn in my 4th and I'm a Scorpio rising. So, it's almost like you're afraid to have fun. Yeah. Some of you guys just like need to go and do something fun that lights you up, something that you haven't done in a while. But what is this intuition card? 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, your intuition is trying to speak to you in regards to how to become more financially secure and, you know, stable, more or less. The 9 of Pentacles is a card of working hard. It's the fruits of your labor, right? After the 8 of Pentacles, it's like you put in all the hard work towards something, and now you can finally be self-sufficient and stable and financially independent, so to speak. You don't need anybody else. You don't need anything else. You have everything that you need because you put all the work in yourself. So your intuition is trying to speak to you in how you can cultivate this. Part of me thinks that you could be ignoring that. 3 of Swords, the Page of Cups in the reverse, and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You feel emotionally, or I'm sorry, I didn't even mean to say emotionally. You feel creatively blocked. And you could also be afraid of failure or disappointment, or there's like a tinge of insecurity there because you don't think you're going to be successful. Or you possibly have a fear of success. You could also have a fear of being financially like wealthy. I know that sounds kind of silly, but it's actually a real thing. Some people just, they think that wealth will bring out the shadow side of them when the wealth itself or the money itself is neutral, right? the money will only amplify whatever else is inside. So that's just something to contemplate if that resonates with you. You could also be, I just feel like your energy is a bit depressed. Some of you could recently have gone through some sort of breakup with the Three of Swords, or there was some sort of heartbreak in the recent past. It could have been also health problems for some of you. Some of you had a recent surgery, not for all of you, but that could be like potentially be adding to why you don't take the next leap of action on this intuition or on this download, on this information that's being sent to you intuitively in regards to your finances, business, work, etc. What is this firm foundation card? Ace of Wands. Yeah, you know you need to take a leap of faith, and it could require you to like literally move or to change something up, but the Chariot card is the call from the divine. Something about Cancer season could be significant, or a Cancer in your life, but the Chariot card is like your divine timeline, what you incarnated here to do. It's success, it's victory, it's movement towards your desires and your path. And it's like making progress and taking action. So you're being called to do something that will essentially give you a stronger sense of foundation. It's kind of just repeating the messages. But I do think there's something in your root chakra that is almost preventing you from taking this leap of faith, from taking this next step, right? Some sort of new project or an inspiration, or you have an urge to create, but you feel creatively blocked. But there's new like opportunities on the horizon. This is like growth. It's new beginnings. It's all about your willpower, and Hierophant in the reversed. Something about your belief systems could be like preventing you from doing this as well. You guys could come from a very like traditional, conventional upbringing or background, so you're worried about how other people will perceive you, because it could be something that's a bit taboo or against the grain or something like that. I feel like you're just perpetuating your own suffering. But if you can move forward, success, completion, the end of a karmic cycle, I do feel like you guys are on like the tail end of closing out some sort of karmic cycle, possibly in regards to a feminine energy that was in your life or is in your life. This could even be a family member with the 10 of Pentacles in the reversed. Why is the Suffering and Silence card here? You're trying to see the light. Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups, the Moon card, and the 10 of Cups. Give me one more on that. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of just repeating or extending the same message. Some of you guys are unhappy in what you're doing in work, and you're just kind of going with the flow. You're doing your same everyday routine, and you're just pushing through it. You're suffering in silence, even though you have dreams of creating something and doing what you really want to do and what brings you joy, passion, enthusiasm. It gives you like a zest for life, right? Queen of Wands has a lot of like courage, confidence, and independence, and she's very like passionate and like zesty, for lack of a better term. But it's almost just like you're suppressing something within you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands, the Devil card, and the Ace of Cups. You're blocking your own blessings with some sort of ego attachment, shadow self-attachment, addiction, attachment, like restriction. It could be, you know, toxic behavioral patterns like addictions and attachments, of course, but it's not always going to be that. It's not really coming through like that. Some sort of like something from your shadow that's putting up these walls. Devil card with the Seven of Wands. That could potentially bring you some sort of emotional renewal. Lover's card, some sort of choice involved here. And you're having anxiety, losing sleep, nightmares possibly. Your answers are going to come from within, in silence and stillness. I feel like a lot of you could be asking for the answers outside of yourself. So we're going to move on to love for you, Pisces. If you're watching on TikTok, you can hop over to my YouTube. And if you guys want to enter for the free reading giveaway for this month, all you have to do is comment down below how the reading resonated for you, and I will enter you in. I really do appreciate it, guys. I do see and read all of your comments. It's just hard for me to get back to all of the comments across all of my platforms, but I do read them, and I really do appreciate them from the bottom of my heart. So let's see what we have going on in love for you, Pisces. All right. What do we have for my Pisces placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love? So we have the Eight of Wands and the Justice card. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Moon card, Ten of Swords. Current energy, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Interesting. It looks like there could be something that's slowly and surely coming together in regards to your romantic life. So I don't know if you're currently connected to somebody. Some of you guys recently got married, or there was something involving marriage. You guys could have had a marriage at a distance or something like that. Eight of Cups wanted to come out. That's interesting. That could also indicate divorce. So that's why we're going to have to clarify. Somebody could have quickly expressed that they wanted a divorce from you or a separation from you without you expecting it. And now you're working on building something either new or back, like putting something back together with that person. But we're definitely going to have to clarify. The Five of Swords. It's not good. The Queen of Pentacles. Devil card at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Wands and the Five of Cups. All right, we're going to have to clarify. It looks like somebody could have, out of nowhere, expressed they wanted some sort of situation. But what is this Justice card here in the past energy for Pisces in love? The Ten of Wands. So this actually could have been you. It could also have been somebody else. Even though it seemed like it came out of nowhere, I feel like if this was somebody else that did this to you, they were thinking about doing this for a long time. If this was you, just flip the roles. Somebody wasn't happy anymore. It's like their happiness was suppressed and it was too much of a burden to carry the weight of the relationship. They could have felt like they did more within the relationship and they weren't being treated fairly. Or you felt this way. One more, please. Seven of Wands. Lots of defensive energy. So whoever expressed that they wanted some sort of separation, the other person was very defensive of this energy and could have tried to keep the relationship together. But it's almost like there's an element of force here. With the Eight of Wands, in this depiction of the Eight of Wands, one person is pulling the other person. So it's like if you guys did stay together, I almost don't feel like it's truly genuine. It's almost like one person feels coerced, if that's the right word, into continuing to carry this burden of the Ten of Wands. What is the Knight of Pentacles in the current energy? Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Some of you guys are focused on your family right now. Could be focused on finance, your work, business, etc., etc. Everything that was coming through in the general portion. And the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely focused on work because we have Four Pentacles cards in your current energy, but this is the love portion of the reading. So there could be something that is slowly and steadily growing. Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. I just don't know. I'm feeling like this is a new energy. So for those of you that aren't involved with the same person from the past, It looks like there's something that could potentially bring a lot of stability towards you in regards to your romantic life. This is something that has the potential to be like very long lasting. But the thing about 4 Pentacles showing up in your current energy is Pentacles energy is earth energy. It's the slowest moving element. So it's probably going to take a while or longer than you expected it to take. Emperor card at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. Some of you guys are feeling a bit discouraged because whoever this is that you're connected to in your current energy, it's not moving as fast as you would like it to. So you feel like it's almost like an abandonment wound is being triggered, or you could feel like emotionally neglected, physically neglected, or like you want to take charge of the situation or something like that. Just be careful with this energy. Why is the 5 of Swords in the future energy for Pisces in love? 9 of Cups in the Tower. So I don't love this energy. Some of you guys could be connected to an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? High Priestess. Be careful. Yeah, 8 of Cups. I think that, I don't know, there's something, it's not like overtly toxic, but there's something here that just doesn't add up in regards to whoever this connection is in your current energy and in your future energy. It feels like a different energy than from your past. But with the 5 of Swords here, the 5 of Swords is straight up like somebody betraying you, somebody stabbing you in the back and doing something very shady. And this comes in very unexpectedly. And in turn, you're left on your own. 9 of Cups is a card of being emotionally independent, right? So maybe you're not expecting to be single. I don't know if there is a relationship that's established in your current energy, or you recently got into a new relationship, or this could be happening soon. And then in the future, there's some sort of falling out or some sort of tower moment that causes you to only be reliant on yourself emotionally. Be careful if you're not trying to have kids, because that could be a possibility with the Queen of Pentacles here, especially if you're connected to an earth sign. But there's something here about using your intuition and making sure that you're getting as much as you're giving. Like it's reciprocity, right? 6 of Pentacles is reciprocity. And then the Queen of Swords there indicates that you need to also integrate an element of your logical mind and not being afraid to speak what needs to be spoken, concerns that you might have in the relationship, to try and prevent this 5 of Swords from happening in the first place. Because I'm reading for the current timeline of energy. Timelines can always change. You have free will. So let's get advice. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Interesting. And the Ace of Wands, 2 aces. So I do feel like a lot of new beginnings are on the horizon for you. There is something here about an emotional renewal and a passionate renewal. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here though? The Devil. Heavy Capricorn energy, but there's something here in order to avoid some sort of toxicity. So this could be a part of yourself or the other person or somebody you're involved with, or it could be like something from the past that's being brought up in a current relationship. There's something here that you need to give yourself some sort of emotional renewal in and of yourself or to yourself. Like the Ace of Cups comes before the 2 of Cups, because the 2 of Cups is a soulmate card. When 2 people are both meeting each other with an emotional cup in their hand, they both have an equal exchange of emotion and love to give each other. But the Ace of Cups comes when you give that emotional renewal to yourself. So there's something here you need to cultivate that will in turn, it's somehow linked to what we were reading for in the general energy. It will light some sort of fire in order for you to cultivate the life that you're desiring, the things that you want to manifest and the things that you want to do in the world. There's something connected to that that's also connected to your love life. I don't know. I can't really piece it all together right now because it would be too much for this reading. But there's some sort of shadow that keeps surfacing and I can't ignore it with that Devil card that it keeps popping out. So again, that could be related to your past relationship. That could be related to something completely different. Take it how it resonates. It could be addictions, attachments, codependency within relationships. It could be a shadow part of yourself, an ego part of yourself, or something that has like shame or guilt, or something that, you know, is afraid to express its like sexuality or something like that with the 5th house. But that is all I have for you, Pisces. If it did resonate, please do leave a comment down below and I will enter you in to win a free reading. But composure. So there's something here about keeping your composure that will be important for you moving forward. But that is all I have for you, Pisces. I will see you next time. Bye.